to Jew 22 here, and I wanted to complete the Super Show that I was unable to complete. Part of it was, well, I kind of ran out of time, and plus, one of my favorite shows was on, so I wanted to finish up with that. So, yeah, I apologize for not completing the stream, but with that said, let's just get right back to it. Let me just get to the... Oh, goodness, where's the... I'm trying to get the chat on, but give me a moment. Oh, there's the chat. There it is. Let me just get the pop-out chat ready. Okay. There we go. There we go. Alright, so one match that we didn't get to see was the submission match. Simply because, well, in real life, the submission match, they take forever to do, and I didn't want you guys to sit through that all night through, so that's why I skipped it. And ultimately, Mae Young defended the title, so now that we got that little formality out of the way, well, Iron Smasher, what's up, man? You're just in time for part 2 of our show, so welcome, man. Alright, so with that said, let's just continue right from where we left off, and we have a steel cage match. And it's for the United States, the NWA United States Championship, held by Mr. Rogers. And the challenger is Greg the Hammer Valentine. But yeah, how's it going, Iron? I guess while he's typing something, I may as well mention a few other things. So yeah, as far as these shows are concerned, well, it's still a work in progress for me as far as that's concerned. Oh, that's great to hear that you're doing well. I appreciate that you're doing well, and that you're hyped for Smash 5. That's amazing. I will tell you that much right now. Okay. Without further ado, let's get on with our next match. First match of part 2 of King of the Ring 1. Alright, match underway, and we have Greg the Hammer Valentine in yellow boots taking on the man that wears all the sweaters, Mr. Rogers. So yeah, I'm very hyped for Smash 5. I have a feeling that the Inklings will make it in. There might be a few returns from those who didn't appear from the last game. Who are you excited to have? Or who would you like to have that wasn't in the last game, Iron? And while he's answering that, a back elbow onto Mr. Rogers, and the rules are simply pinfall, submission, or escaping the cage. That's how you win this match. Oh, nice drop toe hold onto Greg Valentine. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to the Inklings, just because, you know, you could make me's of them in the last game, yes, but to have the real McCoy would be just amazing. And now a chin lock. Other platform characters, like the Ice Climbers, maybe. And now Mr. Rogers ramming the head of the Hammer onto the top turnbuckle. And I'll tell you one thing, Greg the Hammer Valentine is not going to have a nice day in the neighborhood. That's for sure. And a backbreaker onto Greg Valentine. Then a kick, and let's see, is Mr. Rogers? Yep, he's going for the escape. And the Hammer better get up. He better stop him. Are you serious? He goes over the top rope, does Mr. Rogers, and if he touches the ground, he wins. That was a very quick match. Not a bad way to start the first show with a quick match, but Mr. Rogers, I mean, he beat up the Hammer enough to climb over the top and out onto the floor, so that's a good win. And the winner, and still the United States champion, Mr. Rogers. So it will definitely be a beautiful day in the neighborhood as far as Mr. Rogers is concerned. So big win for him. Let's see, other characters. Well, I wouldn't mind having Wolf back. Wolf would be a good character. Maybe Gino, or Crash, because, you know, Crash is not exclusive to Sony anymore. I remember when he was. And wait, someone's calling me. Okay, that was an ad off of the phone. Kind of weird. Like, I always hate when they do that. It's like I hate it when they just try to sell me something that I don't need or can't afford. I mean, those type of calls are just it's uncalled for. I will say that. But anyway, we have a tag team match. Now, if you're wondering, why is it that Mario is tagging up with Link? Well, Luigi got himself an opportunity at the World Championship, the heavyweight title, for after this match, actually. And Mario was not too happy about it, and he suggested that he would team up with someone else. And he suggested Link. And ultimately, we agreed to have him team up with Link, and now Link is one half of the tag team champions. But of course, they're going to be going up against the British Bulldog and Jim Neidhart of the Hart Foundation. And that's what our next match is right now. And with that, we have the Hart Foundation, and this is the first time that these two have ever teamed up in quite a while, actually. I mean, they only formed not too long ago. So this is a good opportunity to see, you know, what these two guys are made of. And for them to get an opportunity at the World Tag Team titles is a tremendous honor, but they would like to win the titles. Most definitely. So yeah, these are two tough guys. And now, let's introduce the champions. On the left, you have Mario. On the right, you have Link from The Legend of Zelda. And they are the tag team champions. So, like I said, Mario was not too happy that Luigi went into business for himself. And Mario quickly selected a partner, a tag team partner in Link. And Link was more than happy to accept the offer, and we were happy. The championship committee and the board of directors were more than happy enough to give Link his half of the tag team titles to defend in place of Luigi. And of course, that's practically how Link and Mario came together. But that's what it's for. The National Wrestling Alliance World Tag Team Championships. Well, here's the challengers. On the left, you have Jim Neidhart. And on the right is the British Bulldog. And they are the Hart Foundation. And introducing the champions. Well, first we have Mario, who has held that title since he won it. And then, next to him is Link, who was awarded the championship on the count of because Luigi went into business for himself and is looking to win the World Championship, the heavyweight title, in the match after this one. So that's how Link got his championship belt. And this will be contested in a tornado tag match. Very simple. All four guys are in the ring at the same time. However, it's under sudden death rules, meaning whoever gets the first pinfall or submission wins the match for his team and the championships. So those are the rules. So now you have Link and the British Bulldog, the two most powerful men in that match. And while Jim Neidhart's no small man, Mario's just not going to give it up like that. I mean, sure, he may be the smaller of all four of these guys, but I mean, Mario's a tough mother, I will tell him that much. And Link, well, I'm not sure what the British Bulldog was going to do, but he didn't get the job done. And now Link, what's he doing? Well, just punches the British Bulldog off the apron. However, the match can only be won inside the ring, so we have Mario and Jim Neidhart in the ring. And Mario going right after the legs of Neidhart. And Mario going for the pin. One. No. Kick out by Jim Neidhart. Then a kick right to the back. I mean, really, if there's anything that... Wait. Pinfall. One. No. I mean, if the Hart Foundation, their strategy has to be beat them up if you can, but wrestle them if you must. Or, oh no, wait, it's, well, they have to out-wrestle them, is what they have to do. And Mario and Link have to out-fight them. But then again, all four of these guys are capable of doing both those things, so it really will just come down to execution when it's all said and done. Oh, nice counter by the British Bulldog. But yeah, it's going to be a fight for the most part. Inverted suplex on the Neidhart. And just pounding away on the British Bulldog's back. And down he goes. And how's it going, Mr. Atwell? Nice to have you on the show again. I didn't get a chance to complete the show last night, so I had to do a part 2 of it, so that's why I'm doing it. And a pinfall and a cover. 1, 2, 3, and it's over. Wow, that was really quick. That was a really quick match. And the winners, well, first let's get to the highlights. I mean, this match was, you know, it stood most of the time it was in the ring. But there you saw Mario trying to get a pinfall win. right there. And Anvil using his power to take out Mario. I got peanut butter in my mouth. I don't know why. Oh, and there's the move. There was the move. The bow and arrow. I didn't see that earlier. And then Link went for the cover. And that was what won. The bow and arrow, which is a shoulder jawbreaker that Link does. He calls that the bow and arrow, and that put away the British Bulldog. So the winners, and still the tag team champions, Mario and Link. So congratulations to them both. So anyway, how's it going, Mr. Atwell? If I may ask. Yeah, Mario and Link. Kicking butt. Well, as I mentioned before, Luigi went into business for himself, and he was able to get a heavyweight championship match with the champion, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Oh, not much, you? Well, except for the fact that I want to finish this show, I'm doing really well. I'm doing well, and yeah, I knew what you meant. So no need to worry. I mean, I always make that mistake where I accidentally type something I shouldn't have. But oh well, I'm not gonna cry about it. But yeah, hopefully hopefully you've overcome your sickness. I remember you were telling me that you were a little under the weather, but I'm happy that you're feeling better. But yeah, like Iron Smasher was talking about, actually no, that's how I sound. I mean I don't have a problem with my nose. Maybe it's my voice. I don't know. Because, I mean, I don't have any fever or anything like that. So, but then again, some people have said that to me, but I'm not going to say much after that. But anyway, this is the main event, or the co-main event. We still have one match after this one. Well, first let's introduce, well, technically he's also the World Wrestling Federation champion, the tag team champion, I should say, excuse me. He is co-holder of the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Championships, but he's going after the World Heavyweight Championship. What is the main event? Well, this is the first of two main events, actually. And it will feature this man as the challenger, Luigi. So you have Luigi, and now you have the world champion. I don't see him. Where is he? Oh, there he is. The NWA World Heavyweight Champion, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. For a moment there, he was kind of milking the crowd a little bit, but anyway, well, there he is right there. And of course, don't let the polka dots fool you. I am the only one watching. Yeah, apparently. But, hey, you know, you got to start somewhere, because I think some of the best streamers, like I don't know who else you watch besides me, but I know that Pillar to Post at one time had, like, what, a few people watching his stuff, and then all of a sudden he has, like, what, 30, 40 people watching him? Like, it was because of Pillar to Post that I've always wanted to do live shows. Maybe not often, but every now and then, really. And that's what it's for, the National Wrestling I can't even talk. The National Wrestling Alliance World Championship. Okay. But yeah, I mean, just the fact that you're the only one watching, well, you got to start somewhere, I would have to think. Well, anyway, match underway. Now, Dusty, one channel had like 500 watching for not doing crap. Well, there's channels that manage to do that, but I mean, I try not to get too uptight about it. I really try not to. Anyway. Oh, nice counter by the American Dream. Now, one thing that Dusty has to do is try to put away Luigi. And all Luigi has to do is try to outlast Dusty Rhodes' initial onslaught, because if he doesn't, it's going to be a long night for Luigi. How did they do that? Well, I really wish I knew that, but I don't know. Maybe they have something I don't, or maybe they have something that no one else does, I should say. But then again, how would I know? Anyway, a snapmare onto Luigi. Now trying to crank the head of Luigi, try to wear him down. And if you're Luigi, you want to quicken the pace a little bit. Nice jawbreaker. Then a nice neckbreaker onto the American Dream. It is magic. It could be. Okay. Well, if it isn't Brodiger, well, it's basically just a combination of her first initial and her last name. But anyway, how's it going, Miss Brodiger? Nice to see you on the show. Anyway, side Russian leg sweep onto Luigi from the American Dream. And just like the last, good. I came to see, that's nice. That's wonderful. Thank you for coming over. Anyway, back to the match. Switch update success. Oh, Switch update sucks, yeah. Yeah, Nintendo's being lazy, I hate to say. But now, the American Dream, he better get to the... Or actually, not the American Dream. Luigi had to have stopped the American Dream, but unfortunately for Luigi, he will not leave as the heavyweight championship. So his plan of going into business for himself, Luigi I mean, goes up in smoke as Dusty Rhodes escapes the cage and escapes with the championship. You're welcome. Oh, that's wonderful. But anyway, the winner of the match, and still the NWA Heavyweight Champion of the world, Dusty Rhodes. So congratulations to him. Oh, not a problem. Not a problem. Okay. Well, let me just get out of this. And we still have one match after this. And Iron Smasher, if you're still here, I'm going to give you a match, my friend. So yeah, I'm just going to back out of this, and we'll go from there. Donkey Dusty won. Oh, that's funny. I mean, well, then again, your profile pic is that of Shrek, so I really should not be surprised. All right, well, let me get out of here, and we'll go to our other main event. So, and of course, it sucks that I have to do this manually, but what can you do? Hey, what's up, the gamer? What's up, my friend? You're just in time for the, well, one of the main events, if not the second of two of them. But anyway, how's it going, my friend? As for me, I am doing well. I'm doing well as far as well as just as far as overall health, things like that. Oh, thanks for the hug. I appreciate it. So yeah, I'm doing well. I'm doing well, and I'm in good spirits. Donkey. Funny. Okay. All right. Well, without wasting any more time, let me get the matchup set. So this is our King of the Ring finals for the era of 1970 to 1989. And let me get him. Bob Ross against Animal. Let me give him his black attire. There we go. And also let me make sure that the I picked the right show. There it is. The King of the Ring. There it is. But yeah, it's main event time. All right, let me make sure that the custom rules match is working. Okay, that looks good. Now, being that this is the finals of a tournament, I'm going to disable escape because we need a definitive winner. And, all right, no time limit. That's perfectly fine. Okay, that's good. And for this one, I'm going to go with a blue cage. We'll go with that one. And with that, actually, I'm going to turn off the entrance just because Bob Ross's entrance is far too long. The one I have for him, so I have to change Bob Ross's entrance. So I'm going to spare you guys the wait time. But yeah, we have the man with the asthma, ASMR, or I don't know how you pronounce that shit, but anyway, we have Bob Ross against Animal, and the one who wins becomes the King of the Ring. It's as simple as that. So, but anyway, as far as Brodiger is concerned, how are you doing today? Or anyone else, for that matter, if you like to talk about it. Okay. Hey, Shooter, what's up, man? You're just in time for the main event. Oh, and you have to go? Alright, well, take care, Mr. Atwell. Anyway, how's it going, Shooter? And while Shooter's going to say something... You're good? Thanks for asking. I'm fine, thanks for asking. Just been busy. Okay. That's wonderful. Alright, well, let's get back to the match. So if you're Bob Ross, you have to try to take out the legs of Animal. And I'm doing well, Shooter, and I'm happy to see that you're here. It makes me feel wonderful that you're here, as well as everybody else that's here. Oh, and a knee right to the gut of Bob Ross. And so, yeah, I never would have thought that Animal, being a tag team wrestler, would have made it all the way to the finals. And the same could be said for Bob Ross. Although he has been champion before, in the not so distant past. Do I have Grand Theft Auto 5? No, sadly I don't, but I do know a few friends that have it. I know that my good friend, I'll type his name out. I know that my good friend Jagoy J Gaming has it. I know that I forget who else has it. I'm pretty sure Iron Smasher might have Grand Theft Auto 5. Maybe. But yeah, Jagoy, he does have a PSN. Like, his name is one of a kind, so you could just type in Jacoy for his PSN and you'll be able to find him very, very easily. So it's the least I can help you with. A nice little treat right there, right there. Well, that's a very good Bob Ross impression, I will say that. And Bob Ross, yep, doing exactly what he needs to do, taking out the leg. to what? I don't know what that means. Oh, just face plants Bob Ross. Does Animal. And that's exactly what Animal needs to do, is to outpower Bob Ross. And Bob Ross has to take out that power of Animal. Rolls away. But a couple of elbows on the Animal. Oh, ta-da. Oh, I didn't know what you meant. Wait a minute. Stroke of genius. Stroke of genius. That's what he calls that knee to the head. And uh-oh. Oh, thanks for the like. Bob Ross going to set up for it. What? He just stole Animal's move from him. 1, 2. No, kick out by Animal. There's a ringside judge that's going to make the count. And thank you for the like. I appreciate that. Oh, and then a punch right to the face of Bob Ross. And a spinning neck breaker onto Animal. Then a shining wizard. I'll tell you one thing. I don't know how Bob is doing all these moves. Then an elbow, repeated elbows onto the legs of Animal. That's what you have to do to beat him. Now goes for the cover. 1. No. And Iron Smasher, are you still in the chat? Well, I'm just wondering if my friend's still in there, but oh well. A tornado DDT on an Animal. Now, of course, the reason this is taking place in a cage is because, well, it's to keep people in and keep people out. And you cannot win by escape. You have to win by pinfall or submission. So we want a definitive winner. And now going for the calf crusher onto Animal. And Animal taps out. And the winner of this match well, there you saw Bob using Animal's own move against him. I'm just going to skip some of this. And there you saw him going right after the legs. He did the right thing going after the legs of Animal. But here's the move that did him in. He went for the calf crusher. And Animal, who was already in pain at that point, had no choice but to tap out. So, as I was about to say, the winner and the King of the Ring tournament winner, Bob Ross. Bob Ross is the King of the Ring, and he's going to get himself, in addition to the fact of the prestige that comes with it, he's going to get himself an opportunity at the World Championship at the Royal Rumble. So he has that going for him, so he's the #1 contender right then and there. Okay. Now, I do have time for a bonus match, so if you guys have any suggestions, yep, there you are, Iron. So, alright, so Iron, since you're the only person that I have a character of, what kind of match would you like to have, and who would you like to face, if I may ask? I'll give you some time to think about it. So, alright, I'll give you the next 10 seconds, starting now. 3, 2, 1. All right. Okay, so I guess really I can give you a Falls Count Anywhere match. I'll do that. So, alright, so Iron, I guess I'll pick your opponent for you. Never mind. Alright, so yeah, there's your guy right there. I have 2 attires of him. Guess I'll go with that one. And believe it or not, I remember that you and Rock were in the chat one time, and you wanted to face off against one-on-one against Dashi. Okay. Alright. We'll go with Dashi then. Let's see, there's this or that. I guess we'll go with that one. Why not? Alright, so let me get the arena here for you. Sup, bro? Hey, how's it going, man? Alright, let's see. I'm trying to find a good arena here. Can we talk a bit? Sure, but can we talk can we talk a bit inappropriate? Okay, I couldn't see the I had to look at the live chat here. Who do I like between those 3? I would have to say, oh, that's a tough one. If I had to pick one, I would pick a Charlotte. Because, you know, Charlotte is one of my favorite wrestlers. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Sasha and Alexa. I thought, you know, they are 2 of the best, other than Charlotte. But I'm just going to leave it at that. But yeah, Charlotte is my favorite out of the 3. Okay. Everything else looks good. Alright, here we go. It's going to be Dashi against Iron Smasher. And this is our bonus match. And then after that, we're done. So there we go. Would you... well, see, I if I'm not mistaken, I think Charlotte already... Type here. Eric Ninja Slayer has followed me. Okay. I would say no, just because, you know, she already has someone in her life. So, yeah, she already has someone in her life, so why would I want to ruin that? I mean, I'm pretty sure she'll make me woo, but again, she already has someone in her life, so it's really not for me to say. So I really can't say that. But I'm not gonna... I really don't know how to answer that, sup, bro. Anyway, we have Eric Carlisle, or if I don't know how to pronounce your last name, but anyway, how's it going, Eric? Well, anyway, while that's happening, I'm doing well, Eric, in case you're wondering. Anyway, we now have my good friend Iron Smasher, Iron Smasher 1024. Do check his channel out. Very underrated as far as I'm concerned. And, yeah, I don't have much to say about that, Mr. Bro. But, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, Iron Smasher, very cool guy. Excuse me. I mean, he looks pretty awesome. He kind of looks like the Red Ranger a little bit. Of course, from what I've seen in community creations, as far as like the Power Rangers are concerned, they don't look all that good. I'm sorry, they just don't. But yeah, Iron is going to be fighting in New Donk City. Well, go ahead and surprise me, bro. As that happens, we have Dashi. And, of course, you guys all know who Dashi is. I don't have to say who he is. You know who he is. Although he kind of looks a little angry there, a little angrier than normal. Well, anyway, let's get on with our bonus match. Overdrive, that's what he calls that move that he just did onto Dashi. Goes off the ropes. Shining Wizard on Dashi. And Dashi, while Dashi's by no means a small man, he is giving up size and strength just a little bit. And a leg drop, but he missed. And Dashi, well, went for a kick, but then a dragon screw onto Dashi. Okay, well, without saying much, I'm not going to show what you said, but you said you liked Sasha Banks for the fact that you think she's cute. So, yeah, I'm not going to showcase what you said. I will just say what you said, more or less. One, nope. Oh, now I forgot what I was going to say. Like, I'm just answering Sup Bro's question, and oh, nice arm drag onto Iron. Can I tell? Well, the thing is, I'm trying to keep this clean here. I'm not saying it's PG-13 or PG, I should say. Excuse me, but I can only go so far. Like, you can say who it is, you just can't say it like that. But in the meantime, a punch right to Iron Smasher, and just like that, Dashi. Well, now, wait a minute. Onto the apron, or not the apron, what am I talking about? The stage. Oh, yeah, I forgot, it's Falls Count Anywhere. I forgot about the fact that it's Falls Count Anywhere. And, oh, a spinning face buster. And an elbow, and of course the beam is obstructing the view a little bit. A punch and a face buster on the floor, on the ramp of Dashi. Can I have a match? Says Feck. Well, you know what? You're just in time. So yeah, you'll have a match. So yeah, after this one, you'll have a match. So we'll go that. Well, okay. How would you? I don't know. I mean, with your escapades, how would I tell him? I don't know. We'll just leave it at that, Sup Bro. Anyway, a knee to the head of Iron Smasher. You want to face the champ, says Feck. Okay. I'll give you a list of the champions, and you'll see what we'll have. 1, 2, no, kick out by Iron Smasher. So yeah. And for those of you watching this on the replay, well, I'm sorry for, Sup Bro. I mean, again, I'm not saying that my channel is family friendly by any stretch, but I try to keep this within reason. I will say that. Then a DDT on the floor, on the apron, or not the apron, the ramp. A Falcon Arrow on the ramp onto Dashi. And so far, Dashi has not looked good against Iron Smasher, and Iron Smasher is just destroying him. But Dashi fighting back, but then a kick to the leg of Dashi. What does... Wait, 1, 2... No. This is PG era. No. In fact, I was actually just talking about the conversations I was having with SupBro, not the WWE PG era. What does that word mean? It depends on what... if it's a derogatory term or whatever. So we can... Alright, well... Alright, we'll do that. We'll do that. It just simply means that you are a stain on the underwear that's life or something like that. That's what a cunt means, I guess. But then again, what do I know? Wait, 1, 2... No. And... You know, as much as I hate to say this, I really can't say anymore, SupBro. 1, no. I'm not saying you can't curse. You can. It's just when it has something to do with intercourse. Yeah, when it has something to do with intercourse, I can't go there. Like, you could say hell, damn, and things like that, but when it comes to, you know, to intercourse, yeah. I was trying to get you off easy, but I didn't want to be too hard on you. You know, being that this is your first time here. A claw slam by Dashi. 1, 2, 3, and Dashi wins and beats Iron Smasher, so Iron Smasher made the challenge, but Dashi took the beating and gave it right back with that claw slam on the Iron. So, well, nice try, Iron. But yeah, I mean, this match went back and forth, and I'm just gonna skip most of this. But there he is, the winner, Dashi. And, well, nice try, Iron. You did a great job. You took him to the limit, but Dashi was just too much. Okay, all right, SupPro. I'm gonna get real serious right now. You're really starting to ask for it. So I'm sorry, but I'm not going to answer any more intercourse questions again. In fact, oh yeah, let me show you the champions I have right now. Let me see, where are the champions? Yeah, and let's just leave it at that. I forgive you, but just leave it at that. Okay. So, Feck, here are the selections, or the champions, I should say, excuse me. You have the Internet Champion in Jacksepticeye. And then these ones, you have Mr. Rogers, Dusty Rhodes, and then Lincoln Mario, Bret the Hitman Hart, oh, sorry, the NXT Champion, Bobby Roode, Sanity, let's see, Rollins and Ambrose, the Usos, then you have all these other ones I'm not using. The WWE Champion, LP Grotus, the Cruiserweight Champion, Neville, the Usos. Alright, I'm going to show you the remainder of the championships, and then you can tell me. Kane, The Miz, Steve Austin, CM Punk, the Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar, and the 24/7 champion, Triple H. So, I just wanted to show you all the champions that you could fight, like discounting the ones I'm not using and discounting the women since you can't fight women. So, Do you want to stick to the Usos? Yeah, okay. You want to stick to the Usos. All right. It won't be a title match. Or actually, wait a minute. Can you fight for the titles? Okay, since I'm not using that one, I'll give you a title shot. Just since I'm not using that one as my universe mode title, so we'll do that. All right. So 2-on-2, and what kind of match 2-on-2 do you want, Feck? Extreme? Okay. Actually, I have a better one. I got a better one. Uh, no wait, that's... It's called 24/7 Tag. It's Extreme Rules, but with slightly different ones. You'll see what I mean in just a moment. Okay. Let me make sure that the title match is on. Alright. And first, let's get the Usos up. Get the Usos. Okay, Jay and Jimmy. Alright. And then, thankfully, Feck, I did find your King Feck self from Blade Charge. I found that version of you. So I found him, but who is your partner? Like, I do have, like, Jake Bagwell and Pete Wall, among others. So I'm just letting you look at the other people. And how's it going, Mr. Atwell? Oh, you want Pete Wall. Okay. Alright, let me get him. Pete Wall. And it's kind of funny that Pete... I got this off of Nightmare Sin's PSN. So it not only has this one, but it also has this one. And I thought, whoa, Pete, you must have really worked out, man. But I'll go with this one. And like I said, since I'm not using this particular championship on my universe mode, well, if it isn't John Agame, hey, how's it going, man? Hey, I'm doing pretty well, my friend, and I'm just glad that you're here. I'm always happy to have you here. Okay. Oh, and I forgot to change the... Oh, whatever. You are playing WWE 2K18? Okay. You know what? I don't know if... Do you have... You might have to share me your PSN not long after this, but that's pretty cool that you have it. Or are you on Xbox? I don't know. It's going good down on my end. Well, that's wonderful. That is wonderful, man. I'm happy to hear that you're doing really good. Or well, I should say. You have a PS4. Okay, cool. Cool. Well, I may as well give you my PSN. My PSN is exactly what you think it is. So if you want to add me, I'll be sure to add you back after the show. But, yeah. If anyone has a PS4, my PSN is exactly what you think it is. I'm not sure if Feck has a PS4. If he does, I'll add him, too. Okay, let's get to the entrances. Oh, you're getting one. Okay, cool, cool. And, well, there's Feck, although the lighting is kind of terrible. For Christmas? Oh, wow, that's a long time away. By then, you'll have WWE 2K9. Or 19, I should say. So, yeah, I forgot to change or select the correct arena, but that's fine. But nonetheless, I mean, look at Feck. Look at him. He's busting a move. And grooving, man. Look at him. So there he is. There's Feck. Excuse me. And of course, his tag team partner. The proprietor of Pillar to Post. I'll give you the name of him. Pillar to Post. That's how I first met Feck. That's where I met like Shooter and some of the other guys, as well as Mr. Atwell. Malaki Atwell. I met him through Pillar to Post. Very good channel, especially if you want to see more of 2K18 streams. And I mean, his stuff is amazing, I will tell you that much. But yeah, that's how I met Feck and some of the other people. The broken wall in Feck? Well, I got a better one for you. That. Okay. Well, now let's introduce the champions for this match. Where am I from? Or is me or Feck? Wow, that is pretty graphic. What caused you to say that, gamer? I mean, I don't mind a nice cold drink, but... Well, I mean... Anyone. Well, I've said that I'm from Sacramento, California, but... If anyone else wants to say where you're from, go ahead and say it if you like. And while that's happening, we have the Usos defending the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. I'm from Canada, but my character is Jamaican. All right. Oh, as a joke. Okay. Well, hey, that's fine with me if you're just joking around. Excuse me. I'm cool with that then. Well, anyway, we have the challengers. On the left, you have the Boogie Woogie Daddy, Pete Wall, and next to him is King Feck, or just Feck for short. Hey, no need to be sorry as long as you let me know that it was a joke. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it, gamer, so don't worry about it. And of course, we have the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos. And it looks like Pillar to Post is live as we speak, so that's awesome. Although, one of the criticisms I have... yes, we are cool. We're cool. Anyway, one of the criticisms I have of the SmackDown Tag Team titles is that they look like nickels or something like that. I don't know why. Well, anyway, this variation of Extreme Rules is that if you get pinned, you're eliminated. And to win, you have to be the last team standing. It's as simple as that. Falls count anywhere, no disqualifications, and no countouts. So those are the rules for this match. Of course, I have a very hard time telling which Uso brother is which. Pinfall on Feck, or from Feck. No, kick out by one of the Usos. Bear hug slam onto one of the Usos. Then a stomp right to the arm from Feck. A gut wrench slam from Pete Wall. And now going on to the ramp is Feck and one of the Usos. In the ring is Pete and the other one. Yeah, we're going back and forth between you and one of the Usos. If anyone knows which Uso is which, you guys can tell me. Because, I mean, they're twin brothers. And now it looks like the Usos are taking it back. A neckbreaker to Pete Wall and one of the Usos. And now it looks like one of the Usos is going right for Pillar in your stream. Oh, you're going back and forth between me and Pillar to Post stream. Hey, I don't blame you. Not one bit. And Feck has one of the Usos up. What's he going to do to one of them? Oh, and a lifted cutter, an elevated cutter onto one of the Usos. Of course you're just joking. And a pinfall on the outside. Ref! 1, 2, no. The referee was too far away to make the count. Hey, not a problem, Mr. Atwell. Nice slam onto Pete Wall. And, well, and there's a table in the ring. I didn't even see that. So this match is going to be extreme, to say the least. You have a new ass? Oh, wow. And a clothesline on the top rope to Pete Wall. And it looks like Atwell is going to root for the Usos. Oh, and then a pile driver on the Feck on the outside. Meanwhile, Pete Wall's taking it right back to one of the Usos. Wow, I'm surprised Pete still has it after all these years. Mariko Nidate, do you know Grimm's Toy Show? I have never heard that. I have never heard that, so I wouldn't know. Anyway, back to the match. And it looks like one of the Usos has Feck in trouble. Oh, that back crescent kick on the outside. And the referee has to run all the way to the end. And Pete is going to follow him. 1, 2. Oh, and Feck got eliminated. So Feck is gone. I love you guys' sense of humor. Aw. Well, now Pete Wall's going to have to do it all by himself now. And now the Usos have Pete Wall right where they want him. I mean, if Pete Wall has any chance, he has to try to put away one of these guys. Oh, nice clothesline. But just as that happens, the other Uso interferes. An aided enziguri on Pete Wall. Then a back elbow onto, well, an elbow to the back, I should say. Excuse me. Then a leg breaker onto Pete Wall. Where's Feck? He was just eliminated not too long ago. I'm kicking Bo Dallas's ass. That's funny. Oh, but there's that pile driver that put away Feck. Then a knee right to the head. And a Samoan driver on the Pete Wall. Then an elbow. I mean, these guys are just going to pick them apart little by little. Yeah, they are tough. I mean, they didn't become the SmackDown Tag Team Champions for nothing. And now going for a leg lock. And Pete may have to tap out here. But just keep me and Pete together. Aww. Although Pete is not looking good. On a back kick. And that could do it. 1, 2. No. Oh, and a nice spine buster to one of the Usos. Well, hey, if you do that, Mr. Atwell, I'd watch, you know, just to show support. A dragon screw onto one of the Usos, but just every time that Pete Wall seems to have something going, he gets intercepted by the other Uso. And another pile driver, and is this it? 1, 2, 3. No! How is Pete Wall staying in this? Well, thank you, Kramer. And wait. And a reverse DDT on one of them. And a reverse or a back suplex onto Pete Wall, but again, the Usos are relentless. Oh, nice shoulder tackle. I'll tell you what, if Pete Wall wins this, he will deserve it. The team name, RWO. Very simple. A snap suplex and a pinfall. 1, 2, no. I'll tell you one thing. How is Pete Wall staying in this? How is he still in this match? Yeah, RWO. Just, you know, like the NWO. Like, I wanted to do an RWO invasion type angle or something like that. But I thought, that's been overrun. You know, overdone by the NWO. So I thought, well, I'll just keep it like Four Horsemen-like, so to speak. Anyway, back to the match. And another leg lock. And this time at a high angle. And Pete Wall has no choice but to tap out. So, yeah. Ask Pete that. Well, in any event, the winners and still the tag team champions of SmackDown, the Usos, and slowly but surely they dissected Pete Wall, and Pete Wall is a very tough man, but he could not. Ask Pete that, we will get them. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll get them. But then, as soon as Feck was eliminated, Pete Wall just... I give him credit for just hanging in there as long as he did, but in the end, the Usos reign supreme. So, GG to them, and, well, that was a good match. That was a good match nonetheless. And well, that was a really good session, though. But I believe Pillar to Post is doing a show, so unless anybody else has something, that's going to do it for our show. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it. You just kicked it. Oh. But yeah. What was I going to say? Yeah, that's right. All right. Well, take care, and I'm very sorry, Miss Brodiger, that you had to see all that people's anatomies and all that shit. Again, I'm not a family-friendly channel by any stretch, but I try to keep it within reason. But thank you for coming over, and thank you, Mr. Atwell. Thank you, Feck. Thank you, Gamer. And whoever else is in the chat. But thank you, guys. What? It's okay. I don't watch it offend. Oh, you don't get offended. Okay. Oh, we have a new person. I can't even pronounce your name, but Golgate TV says one-on-one with what? You welcome. Not a problem. Okay. I don't watch it anyway, but it was nice seeing you. Oh. Well, who knows? Maybe one of these days, Miss Brodiger, I can probably have a women's show. Why not? And Mr. Big JH, what's up, man? So yeah, your boy Luigi, he had a one-on-one match. He actually went into business for himself, and Mario had to find a new tag team partner to defend the title. So yeah, that little storyline with Luigi going into business for himself, it's off. It's off to a good start. Sounds great. No problem, Miss Brodiger. I appreciate that. Okay. Okay. So, until next time, and I am going to set this for Saturday. Not. Oh, that's really cute. Thank you. So yeah, this Saturday will be our next show. I only had to. I only did. Yeah. About time Luigi got out of Mario Shadow. So yeah, I actually thought, well, how am I going to do this? And I thought, well, Luigi can go into business for himself. So yeah, you're welcome. Okay, so before I forget, this Saturday will be our next show because I want to stream on the weekends as well as on Mondays. I only did it today because I didn't get a chance to finish it yesterday, so I wanted to get that done or this done tonight. Um, so yeah, this Saturday will be our next show, so remember that. But until then, he might find the princess in the right castle. Hey, you know I I'll tell you more about that, Mr. JH, on the next show. But until then, this is the Blue Toad to Jew22 signing off. Have a good night, everybody, or day. Excuse me. All right, peace.